Beautiful. Okay, let's try this again. Friends, welcome. I am playing a new game, so new that it's actually still in, what's it called? Pre-access or whatever it's called. So it's currently available for $17 over on the Epic Store. Sorry, it's not available on Steam just yet. I believe it's also available on mobile. So I'm going into this game more or less blank. I have watched an hour and a half video by Potato McWhiskey on how to play this game. I've dabbled a little bit in it myself, but today we are going to take it very, very slow. We're going to take it very, very easy, and we're going to do the tutorial and see if we can figure out what this game is, how it works. It's a very complex game like Civilization, so we're gonna take it one very small step at a time. We're going to learn how this game works together. Okay, so here we are. Against the Storm is the name of this game.
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle of destruction ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city where the mysterious Scorched Queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
The cycle is a vicious force of nature that ravages the land every few years. Okay. Use WSAD to move around, or I can move... Okay, that makes sense. The music is very peaceful. I'm hoping that it'll pick up at some point. Neglecting your village will increase the Queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. So we've got this impatience bar down here at the bottom. If that gets to full, the game is over, we lose. Well, I lose. I don't know why I keep using the sort of royal we with all of you. There we go. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, and eventually bring you to victory. So each one of these reputation marks gives me a new blueprint, a new thing that I can build. And if I get all the way to the end, I win the game. Okay, well, I think I can handle that so far. Now, pick a new blueprint, click on the crown icon below. I feel like the audio's a little bit high, so I'm going to drop it a little bit. Let me know if the balance is right. I don't want to be either drowned out or drowning out the music. Each expedition starts with only a few essential blueprints. More will be given to you as you gain reputation points. Now pick the Woodcutter's Camp. Press space to resume. Oh, I see. Okay. Build a woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. You have to keep the fire going at all times. So in theory, this is kind of a real-time strategy game, but I can pause it at any point. So kind of like FTL, it's really more turn-based. Kioskun, welcome. Yes, we're playing Against the Storm. We're going through the tutorial. So we have to keep this fire going, which means right now we have 70 fuel for the fire. We have 19 building materials. We have 160 food. 25 eggs, 20 meat, 50 vegetables, 30 roots, 35 mushrooms. Okay, so there's a lot of information on the screen right now. Holy crap. So it wants me to build... Okay, so buildings are down here on the bottom. I can make paths. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't actually build the path. It just sets the outline. I assume the workers are going to take care of it. Now, I notice that there are all of these little, like, fog clearings all around me. This one has a big angry face. This glade contains a threat, but it also gives plenty of rewards in return. Okay. I don't think I'm going there just now, but good to know. Can I can rotate the map. That's good. Q and E rotate the map. So now we've got this building for camps. We'll build a woodcutting camp. It kind of makes sense to me that I would want to build the woodcutting camp next to the woods. I don't know, maybe that's just me. R rotates. Okay, okay, I'm getting this. So we'll set that down. Again, it's just a scaffold for the moment. And we'll make sure that there's a path out to it. Now, we could increase the speed of this game, but I think I'm going to keep it slow for now. Let's take a look at our population. It looks like we've got 3 humans. We've got 3 of these beaver people. And we've got 3 lizards. Humans, I believe... Oh, it says an adaptable species, but very susceptible to the rain. Humans are adept at farming and really enjoy brewing. That is the truth. Beavers are hardworking and honest, but also quite demanding. They are gifted woodworkers and enjoy engineering. So they're basically kind of like dwarves, except they're beavers. And they work with wood instead of stone. Lizards are a resilient and distrustful species. They are very good with animals and meat production, and prefer to work in warm environments due to their cold-blooded nature. That makes sense as well. So I've got 3 of each. Ooh, read more. Exploration. Although you are almost entirely surrounded by a thick forest, there are smaller and bigger glades around your starting location. To establish a successful settlement, you have to cut your way through to them. Glades can contain resources, treasures, fertile soil, ruined buildings, and more. Use the tree marking tool to point your woodcutters to specific areas of the forest they should prioritize. The best rewards come from dangerous or forbidden glades. That's the ones marked with the skull. But they always have at least one dangerous glade event that will require you to deliver certain goods or complete a challenge to solve them. Interesting. Okay. Marilyn, welcome. Thank you very much for the alert. Very much appreciate you being here. And we do have this, just like the Civlopedia, we've got this whole thing here. I'm not going to read through all of it, but it does look like we've got an atlas with all the rules in it, so that's nice. Winning and losing. In Against the Storm, you build not one but many settlements. To successfully establish a town and therefore win a run, you need to collect enough reputation points to fill up the entire reputation bar. That's the blue one. It's important to do this before the Queen's impatience, which is red, reaches its maximum. If the Queen loses her patience, you fail. You also lose when all of your villagers leave or die. Okay, so they built the path pretty quick. And I do see some of them are coming over here to work on this woodcutter's camp, but some of them are just sitting around the fire. I assume that means they don't have anything to do. Their decorations. I can't make any city buildings, industry, housing, or food production yet. I suppose theoretically I could make a second woodcutter's camp. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Why not? I say. Okay, that's one. Ah, orders. We need to make 2 woodcutters camps, so it's a good thing that we did. So what these orders are, apparently, are like quests. And if you complete the quest, you get some reputation. Reinforced axes, so it would mean that woodcutters camp production is faster, like that. And 3 beavers will join the settlement. Big fan. All I need is 1 more woodcutters camp, and I will be done with this quest. But also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this axe here, and that will allow me to mark what I want cut. So this little axe with a plus. Oh, and we've got our second one. So I'm going to pause again. I'm going to put put a few humans onto this one. See if we can establish a route into this glade here. And now I think I can deliver this order. Yes, I can. So my new objective is to assign 5 beavers to be woodcutters, to cut through the forest and discover 2 glades, and it'll get me 30 meat and 3 new humans as well as a reputation. Okay. Well, in that case, I now have 3 new beavers, so they're all going to be woodcutters. Which I think means that I deliver? No, I still need 2 glades. Okay, cool. So they're starting to cut down the trees over there. Do I want to make... I don't really have the materials to make a lot of this stuff. Let's just see what this looks like. I'm gonna put some barrels here. Like along the side. Why not? Chris, you absolute legend. Thank you for spending your Bezos bucks here. Folks who are watching, do remember that if you have Amazon Prime and you have linked it to your Twitch account, you do get a free subscription on Jeff Bezos himself. He has to pay me personally if you use that Twitch Prime subscription. So thank you very much, Chris. The hearth. The hearth is crucial to the survival of your village. If the fire goes out, people's resolve will start falling drastically. Now, resolve is capitalized, so I assume that means it's very important. You can decide which type of fuel will be burned in the hearth by selecting it and using the checkboxes next to the fuel types in the building's UI. So it looks like you can use like wood or coal or oil to keep the fire going, which is apparently a very, very important part of this game. Okay, that makes sense to me. Still going. Looks like we're going to discover this glade pretty soon. I still have very, very limited options when it comes to what I can build. I assume that's because it is a tutorial. We still have some folks just hanging out at the fire, which makes me upset. I really wish that I had a job for them, but I think because this is a tutorial, it's fine that they're just sitting around. So we've got the dangerous glades over here. That looks like a big river or an ocean. Oh, we found our way into one of the 2 glades. We found a flax field. And we found moss broccoli patch. That allows us to get, what, looks like clay and insects and flax are what I could pick up from here. Okay, well that's one. Let's go ahead and cut our way into this clearing as well. Which means a little bit more pathway would be a good plan. There we go. How far in can I zoom? Well, pretty close. So the beavers look like little Jawas. The humans have these kind of weird cloak hats on. And the lizards, of course, are the ones with the big-ass tails. Beavers seem to be good at woodworking. Humans are good at farming. Lizards are good at hunting. That seems to be the general idea. They have to bring the wood all the way back to the camp. Can I move it? I can. I can move the camp to here so that now it's closer to the forest that's being cut, which should theoretically make it go faster. Okay, okay, I'm getting this. I don't know how to get this flax. I assume it uses a building that I haven't gotten yet. We're gonna go ahead and kick up the speed a little bit. And our second glade has been discovered. There are 2 stormbird nests, which looks like we could probably get eggs from them. Ooh, eggs and meat. That makes sense. And then there is a clay deposit around here, which I assume we can use to get clay. Okay, so now we're going to go back into orders. We're going to deliver, which is going to give us 3 new humans, 30 meat, and another reputation. So now what they want is a forager's camp. Starting point for foragers going out in the wild to gather vegetables, grain, and insects. Now, I think the star next to the next to each of those resources means how good are they at gathering things. So each of those is 1 star, so the foragers probably aren't really great at gathering any of these things, but it's better than nothing. It seems like that's the way it goes. And then I need to gather 5 vegetables in the forager's camp, and then it will give me +1 vegetables production, gain an additional vegetable every yield. Oh, that's really good. So it's going to sort of multiply the amount of vegetables that I get. Okay. I would love to make one of those, but I don't know how. Oh, I get to pick a new blueprint. Got it, got it, got it. Because my reputation went up to 2, I get to pick up a new blueprint. Okay, okay, okay. So, reputation bonus. Your renown grows. You can pick one of the available blueprints. I get a shelter, which allows me to build a house for my workers. That's good. They don't have to sleep out in the rain. And also, at reputation 2, I get the forager's camp. Okay, now I assume in the actual game you get a choice of various kinds of buildings that you might want to get. Let's take a look. Vegetables, grain, and insects. Now, I see we've got some, like, vegetables up here. So I think that's probably where we want to go, yeah? I mean, that makes sense to me. So I'm going to make some more path that takes me out to those vegetables. And then I'm going to put a forager's camp. Just right out there. Also, how am I doing on building materials? 12? I kind of want to build houses for my people. I've got 105 wood, each one costs 10, so that's no problem at all. We're going to start building houses for my folks. There we go. But I want the... Okay, so I can set the priority of these. Anywhere from 1 to 5. So I assume that they will build things with higher priority first. So I'm going to put priority 3 on this. I'm going to leave these at priority 0. Still cutting those trees down. We'll go ahead and start making our way towards this glade over here. Oh, we have ourselves another new glade. Read more glade events. Let's take a look. Glade events are objects found in the forest, like abandoned caches, survivor camps, ruins, wild beasts, etc. Some of them are positive, offering goods or new villagers, or for small resource investments. Others are dangerous, forcing you to act quickly to avoid negative consequences, but also giving you generous rewards for solving them. Once you select a glade event, the event panel will show up. There you will find a few different sections: effects, worker slots, requirements, and rewards. The effects section shows you the possible negative consequences of the event and how much time you have before they occur. To solve an event, you need to assign workers to it, select one of 2 reward options, and select investigate. Some events simply require you to deliver goods, others have something called a working effect. Working effects are special conditions that activate once you give the order to investigate an event. Your goal is to survive these conditions for a set amount of time. After an event is solved, the workers will bring back rewards to your storage, no negative consequences. So if I click on this, I see that it requires me to bring 4 vegetables. But I could also bring it meat, or eggs, or roots. Interesting. Muncie, welcome. Now, I don't know what Amber does yet, but we're going to go ahead and grab new people, and we're going to assign some workers to get this done. We'll assign our 2 lizards to go investigate. But we are going to need vegetables before that works out. Thankfully, we have our forager camp. I think humans are good at foraging. I think. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 humans in there to forage. And actually, as we look around, are there any other vegetable patches that I can get up to? Ah, there's a bunch of them right over there. Beautiful. So I can put another forager camp right there. Extend the path out. Then I'll be able to start picking up vegetables from there as well. Okay, so that is currently going. We're at 10%, so that's taken some time. Not bad. Now, looking at the side here, these numbers tell me I have 6 humans total, 4 of them are currently unemployed, and none of them are currently homeless. I have 6 beavers, none of them are currently unemployed, 3 of them are homeless. Same deal with the lizards, but I only have 3 to begin with. We're at 67% on the small encampment. And we got it done, which means we should now have some new population.
Yeah.
Which means we need more housing. That overlaps. There we go. I still want to be exploring new places. We've got another glade coming up out there. There we go. In fact, I can probably unmark that. At some point, I should probably go tackle the dangerous one. Oh, wow. Okay, so I did the thing. I have some newcomers. I can either get 3 new lizards, or I can get 2 beavers and 1 human. I think I'm going to go with the lizards. I'm low on lizards at the moment. And I believe I just completed... Yep, I got 15 vegetables, so I actually way over-completed. So our next objective, we want to make a stonecutter's camp, and we want to produce 5 clay. Okay. Well, there's clay over here. There's clay actually right here, so that's super convenient. So we will take the stonecutter camp blueprint. There we go. And again, I figure we can probably do the same thing over here. Nice. Muncie, it's still in early access, so the only place you can currently get it, I'm afraid, that I know of, is on Epic, which I bought it for $17. Pretty reasonable. It is coming to Steam, and I believe it's also either coming to mobile or already on mobile, so you might want to check that out too.
Hody. Yeah. Ekiru.
Okay, so now we need 5 clay. As soon as that happens, we'll finish that order. I agree. I'm not a big fan of the Epic Store. I only use it because there are some games where you can only... there are some exclusives, right? Okay, so that's 10 out of the 5 clay that I need. Let's go ahead and go back into quests. We're going to get another reputation and steel shovels, which will add to my clay production. Greg, welcome. Okay, so now it wants me to make a scavenger camp, which we can use to get plant fiber and another reputation. Okay, I see how this is going. So scavenger's camp looks like it makes plant fiber, reed, and eggs, which is important because we do have a couple of really great sources of eggs out here somewhere. There's one right there. I guess it's just the one. But I can also get fiber from the flax field. Okay, okay. And fiber, I think, is what I actually need. So I think we're going to make a path. Now, this is a little further away than I would like. I imagine there's a way to make like a storage unit out here so they don't have to walk all the way back. But for now, let's build a scavenger camp. Right there. Still making our way into this this glade over here. Ooh, it suddenly got a lot darker. Oh, okay, okay. Logistics. Every building has its internal storage where produced and gathered goods are temporarily stored. When the internal storage reaches a limit, the goods in it are transported to the main storage by a worker. While transporting, it's important to keep in mind that villagers have a limited carry capacity, so they might need to walk multiple times between their workplace and the main storage. Every few minutes, workers take breaks and return to a nearby hearth to eat and rest. That makes sense. During a break, they consume at least one item of food and try to fulfill all of their needs, like clothing and services. If a villager has multiple needs tied to complex food, I assume complex food is something you have to make, like, I don't know, a cake or whatever, as opposed to like a root that you can just pick up off the ground and shove it in your face. They will consume more than one meal. Goods kept in the building's internal storage are inaccessible to other villagers or production buildings and have to be first transported to the main storage before they can be further distributed or consumed. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I see. I don't have any parts. I think it's because I've been building too many things for the tutorial. Okay, okay. So how do I fix that? Can I can get parts back by destroying camps. Okay, 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 okay. So, how many do I need? I need 3 parts and 10 wood. Okay. The woodcutter's camp I want to keep going, because I want to keep exploring. I will take one of the stonecutter's camps. Thank you for the lurk, Muncie. Very glad to have you here. We'll destroy it. And we're going to also destroy one of the scavenging camps. So now we should be able... Has no deposits nearby. Okay. So the flax is not what it's looking for. Oh no, the forager's camp doesn't have anything nearby. Well then let's move you to a place where there is stuff nearby. There we go. So, I'm seeing 2 little indicators here. This one is filling up. Storm year 1, next drizzle in a minute and 1 second. So I assume that we're in the middle of the storm right now, which is why it's so dark and rainy. And this hostility of the forest makes things more difficult as you go, I suppose? Okay, so we've got our foragers camp. They're going to go out for flax and eggs. Nice. You can see them hard at work right there. And that is one. Okay, okay. Looks like they're prioritizing the eggs, annoyingly enough. Can I tell them to prioritize this one over here? Or are they just going to go take the eggs because that's the easier of the two? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, now they're going in to get the eggs. Okay, okay. Oh, we also have a new glade with some clay and some flax. I can only imagine that in a full game of this, I'm going to need to be consistently, like, going around and making new little mini settlements in all of these areas so that I can gather those resources. Pretty sure that's how this is going to go. Alright, I want to keep digging, or I mean, not digging, but I want to keep getting more space. So I think what I'm going to do is move this woodcutter camp all the way over here. And this one we're going to move over here. And we're going to mark these trees so that we can figure out what's in this glade right here. Pick a cornerstone. No one can weather the storm alone. The queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation for your town's prosperity. So I can either get carpenter tools, which gives me a bonus production for workstations. Exploration contract. Gain 20 reed and 20 clay for every discovered glade. Well, I am still trying to discover glades. So let's go with the exploration contract. Is there anything else I should be doing right now? No, because we still only have 2 fibers before we can deliver that. So we're going to pick up the pace a bit. So it looks like these humans are bringing the eggs from the scavenger camp to the main camp, which makes sense. Josh, welcome, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. Almost hitting 50% on the subscriber goal for the month of January, or for the month of July. Not bad. We're about halfway through July, so 50% is about exactly where I'm supposed to be. Welcome, my friend. We're playing Against the Storm, which is a new sort of early access game that's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I know, right? 12 months, man. Can I get them to prioritize? I can. Okay, so I am going to unclick eggs and unclick reeds so that they can only grab the plant fiber. That's good to know. Good to know I can do that. So now they're only going to go in and grab the plant fiber. Oop, there is a new glade. What do we have here? We've got some broccoli, we've got some roots, and we've got a small encampment. The small encampment wants me to either wants me to bring 4 vegetables, and I can either get new people or I can get amber. Well, we got new people last time, so let's figure out what amber's all about. So we're going to send a couple of folks to investigate. Also, I feel like this woodcutter's camp would be better served over here so we can start making our way towards that dangerous tile. So we're gonna move it over here. And we're gonna just start carving our way into the forest here. And we've now planted enough fiber so we can go back to our quests. We're gonna get rich in fiber, which increases our fiber production, and again, another reputation point. So now what do we need? Now we need to make planks, bricks, and fabric in a crude workstation. I can only assume that I can now, yes, grab the crude workstation. Okay. So let's build it. Oh, this is an industry tile. Okay, that makes sense. So we're gonna make one right here. And we've got the people for it, so we're gonna make another one over here. Let's turn the speed back down. Okay. So we can make planks, fabric, and bricks. We need to make 4 of each. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, ho. Right.
We're gonna have this one get to work on just, well, let's, so it takes 8 wood to make 2 planks. That's not great. It takes 6 plant fiber to make 2 fabric. It takes 6 clay to make 2 bricks. And I want 4 of each.
Mira. Oh.
So now we've got folks working at the crude workstation. Hopefully they should be able to start building us some stuff. I do have 2 homeless lizards here, so let's go ahead and also build one more housing structure here. Reputation's going well. Impatience is only 0.17, so this is probably going to be a pretty easy map. Makes sense, it is the tutorial after all. Looks like this one, it looks to me like the lizard is currently working on planks, and it looks to me like this beaver is currently working on fabric. And when it reaches, when the color bar fills up, it should be done, I think. Nice. And that did indeed. Now I have 4 planks, because I assume the other one did the same thing. So now, I'm going to pause it. I am going to take away planks, and instead have them work on fabric and bricks. Yeah, there we go. We've got this lizard working on bricks. We've got this beaver working on fabric. And now we're back to clearance. Okay, so there are 3 time sort of phases. The drizzle is where you've got all these wonderful, like, positive effects. It's like the spring, right? Everything's doing well. We are now in clearance, which looks like it doesn't have a whole lot in the way of positive or negative effects. And then when this blue indicator fills all the way up, we will be back into the storm, which is the dangerous part of the year. All right, we're done with fabric. Now we just need bricks. There's 2. And there's 4. Okay, we've got our bricks done. Ooh, we have newcomers. These people have been sent here by the crown. Which group do you want to stay? So I can either get 15 roots, 2 humans, and a lizard, or I can get 1 of each, 5 grain, 5 roots, 5 vegetables. I'll take that one. Stonecutter's Camp no longer has deposits nearby, so I need to move it to a place where it can pick up either roots. I do like that it labels where there's something I can pick up. So we've got clay here, we've got clay here. And looks like they can also pick up roots. Alright, so we're gonna move it. Out to here. Get a path out there. They'll be able to start working on that. Okay, so we got the order done. We're gonna pick up 10 parts, a workstation upgrade, and another reputation. And it looks like our next thing is we need to cut through the forest to discover a dangerous glade, and we need to pick up an ancient tablet. And it'll give us some amber, and it looks like the last little bit of reputation. So once we're done cutting through here, we should be good. Which means we're going to remove... That's not what I meant to do. We're going to undo any cutting that is not getting us into here. And in fact, let's go ahead and move. One of the issues I'm having is figuring out which building is which. I'm sure eventually they will be visibly, like, distinct to me, but for right now I have a really hard time figuring out which one's which. There we go. Let's just power our way on through. We'll speed up time a little bit. We are only going to cut trees that are marked, please and thank you. There's this little option here that says only cut marked trees. See, that person, or that one just cut down a tree that I wasn't really interested in. So, we're gonna dig our way through to this dangerous glade. And we're still plugging away. I assume that in a full game, again, I would not be focused on one thing. I feel like I'd be focused on trying to expand and do quests and figure out these glades and other stuff all at once. This is a good tutorial, though. I like that they're giving me one new piece of information at a time. What is your problem? There are no suitable resource deposits in range of this building. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're gonna move you. All the way up there. We'll make another path to get to you and to get your workers to the forest. We're going to make this happen as fast as possible. Okay, we are in the storm in year 2 now. Which means that we have this looming darkness debuff. The rampaging storm stifles the spirit of all living creatures. Stacks with hostility level, -4 to global resolve. So it makes all of my people less likely to work, apparently. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Okay, that's fine. I do need to pick a new blueprint. Kistrel, welcome. Oh, so glad you're here. Haven't seen you in ages. The beavers have been doing great for me, so we're going to go ahead and grab those. Give them a new house. Gonna need to move you a little bit closer if there's a spot where you fit. Does not look like there's a spot closer by where you fit at the moment. All good. Very glad to have you here for as long as you're here. Okay. So we got ourselves entry to this dangerous glade. What do we have? We have an ancient shrine. Threats. Curse of the forefathers. Disturbing the ruins of the great civilization can have grave consequences. Kills 3 random villagers. I don't like that. Requirements. It needs 10 simple tools, 5 fabric, and 5 planks. Now I have 12 planks and 15 fabrics. Looks like I do have 40 simple tools as well, so I should be okay. We're going to send one of each kind of person. Don't want to be playing favorites here to investigate. So we've got our folks out here. Oh, they're bringing the resources. Okay, so they went and brought 5 planks, 5 fabric, and 5 simple tools to the shrine. Now they are heading back to the city center to pick up more supplies and bring them out there. Then it will start the percentage. Oh no, here come the deaths. Oh, I'm so sad. We lost a human, a beaver, and a lizard. Well, we knew it was going to happen. Alright, so we have all the goods there that we need. And then in 5 minutes, there's going to be another 3 deaths. So we need to get back there, please and thank you. And now they're going to investigate the shrine. Let's pick up the speed. Which gives us an ancient tablet, which they are now bringing back to the city center. Nice, we got the ancient tablet, so now we've got some newcomers. The Queen's Envoy. No one can weather the storm alone. Oh yeah, egg delivery or plant fiber. I want plant fiber. And then finally, I can go into the orders. 30 amber, deliver. And it completes the settlement, friends. That is apparently that for this round. I gained 70 XP, I got 10 food stockpiles, and I got access to the woodcutter camp, stonecutter, scavengers, the crude workstation, the makeshift hearth, storage, trading post, and farm field.